This is a tutorial to help students and teachers creating an ePortfolio from a pre-existing template. To do that, you'll go to google.com and then you'll go to sign in. You'll sign in with your username and password that has been assigned to you. However, you just use your email, no password, and then click sign in for this part. Once you've done the sign in, you'll have an authentication certification that you'll also have that you'll need to go through. That authentication certification that you'll use to sign in is the same one that you use for all NISD devices. Once you've gotten to this page and you show over here in the right-hand corner that you have entered your Google account, you can click on the 3x3 array here and it gives you several choices. You do have more here, but today we are going into our Google account for the purpose of creating a new site. So we'll click on Sites. When you come to this page, most of you won't have a list of sites already in your account. It will be blank or maybe one or two things. What we're doing for the purpose of today is we're going to create a site from a template. So we're going to click on Create. When we get to this page, instead of using a blank template, we're going to browse the gallery for more templates. When we browse the gallery, we'll automatically go to the nisdtx.org sites that are available or templates that are available. And for today, I'm going to use the Hatfield Elementary Student Portfolio template for my template that I'm creating today. I'm going to click on that template and then I'm going to go to the Gadget from Template directory. When I click on that, up in the top it's going to give me a blue bar that says use this template. I'm going to click on that to use this template. At that point, this is going to be highlighted in red with red text, and at that point you will name your site. This is where the student will name their site Susie.Smith or whoever it might be, and then they'll click Create. It'll take just a second for it to create the site. Once they've created that site using the template, it is no longer that elementary school's template or named that template. It is now Susie Smith's template or whoever that person's template is. As you can see, even in the URL, it is now named for that person who has that site instead of the original template's name. That is how you create a Google site using a pre-existing template. There is more information on the other steps you can do with NISD portfolios. If you want to access that through your Google site using the search, let me show you where that is. When you go back to home, you can go to Search My Sites and you can type in NISD Student Portfolios. When you click on that, it will take you to this link here. And you can skip the logging into Google and the creating the site and go straight to step 3, customizing a site. You will actually already have a lot of information there, and your students for the most part can start to upload things. So what we've done with the template is actually skipped all of these steps that later students can come back to if they like to customize their site. But for the purposes of streamlining and getting this started for younger students in elementary school, using the template is a good course of action. Please contact your IT support person or your CTL on your campus or your point person assigned on your campus to help you facilitate the ePortfolios for your students. Thank you.